What's up, guys? It's Mr. Ferguson back once again here from Central North Carolina. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We are out at the project lawn and we have got a great one for you. Because I did not film this part of my project lawn last time, we're going to document every single bit of it today. So I hope you will enjoy this. Stick around to the end of the video. Hopefully it goes well. As I'm filming this, we're at the project lawn and we've got rain coming down. Just a great shower, which I'm not mad about at all. I've told you guys we've had record rainfall here in Central North Carolina. Oh, a little bit of thunder there maybe. Here is our section where we're going to be working today. I'm under the awning here. Our other Ironcutter Bermudas on the opposite side of this playground. Also doing this one in 1080p 60 frames because it might be a longer video. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of me working, maybe not so much on film, but as to catch up anybody while we have some time, I've got a ton of plugs I'm going to show you before we do anything. Going to, as soon as this rain passes, which it should be soon, we're going to drop the tailgate, show you that. But this is the section that we're going to be working on today, and I don't know, it's going to be a lot of math, so I hope I don't screw this up, but I've got a tape that I ordered off Amazon. We're going to stretch that out across. We're going to go probably every 12 or 16 for spacing on our plugs of our iron cutter, and we're going to fill this section in and get that going. When you walk out this door, which is right beside me here, this is the first thing you see coming down the driveway. So we want to get this section done first for the playground, so that's what we're focusing on today. So we may even, if we got time, cut the iron cutter, or I will cut the iron cutter over there that we've started last summer. It is the beginning of August, so I feel like, you know, last time when we did this section over here, I was actually talking with Mr. Kevin, and I kind of gave up and quit on it a little early, not knowing a lot about Bermuda. So hopefully after today, we can get all the plugs put in the ground. You guys can see that process, and we've got plenty of month here in North Carolina. Plenty of heat for the whole month of August into September, even into October. I think we can get several months of growth out of these plugs and hopefully get them somewhat established before they go dormant. So we'll wait on the rain to stop and we'll show you the plugs real fast before we start lining up where we're going to be popping holes out of the ground. It's not raining too bad right now, so we'll go ahead, and I already was showing my daughter some of this. I'm going to go ahead and get all the plugs out here. I'll showcase them here to you guys in just a moment, and I'll set them over here on the bench and just kind of show you, if you're unfamiliar with iron cutter, what it's looking like, what we got from NC Grass Plugs. So let's get it out, and yeah, we'll be right back to show you what it looks like. All right, so here is our plugs from our grass diller. Ironcutter Bermuda. We'll give you a rundown later on. We're in a time crunch right now. I will say the last time I ordered from ncgrassplugs.com, they were like well fertilized, super bright green. You can go back in the history of the channel and probably find that. These look a little rougher, but that's just fine. They just basically look like they haven't been fertilized anytime recently. But we've got, if my calculations are correct, should be 456 grass plugs here. So we've got tons, and now is the math part. So working with ChatGPT, trying to figure out the math part because I am not very good at it. I'm going to measure this out. We'll come back, and again, I've got rain possibly coming in again behind this system that we got a break in right now. So we're going to start right here. I'm not going to hug the fence right here, but we're going to start right here with the tape, and I'm going to put the tape down, kind of get a measurement, make sure I want to do the rows that I want to do. And I think we're going to have enough to possibly cover this entire section, but I don't want to take... Let's get started. Basically, this is obviously our longest point right here because this slants off and cuts the corner off, so it's not a perfect square. But we're going to start down here with where we need the most. We're going to do probably about 14 inches apart. ChatGPT was saying do 16. I think I'm going to do 14. So we're going to do 14 inches. We're going to do a row, and then the rows obviously will get smaller as we go up. So let's lay down the tape to let us try to guesstimate the best that I can do 14 to 16 inches apart, and I'll let you know what I go with as we get closer. All right, guys, so the rain is trying to come in, but basically our longest row is going to be 34 feet. So we're going to stop right here at the 34-foot mark, and that's going to be our baseline. So it's about as straight as I can get it, as you see here. So if it's not perfectly straight, oh well, I'm sorry, we're not going perfect. It actually looks like, as I look at this, it may be angled a little bit to the left, but that's fine. And I'm going to do the offset. So we're going to do this one every 12 inches with the Pro Plugger, and then I'm going to come back, move my stake, and then, well, yeah, basically move my stake and go in between every 12 inches back down the next row, and it'll end one plug off right here, and then alternate back and forth with the diamond pattern until we fill up this entire area. We got the wheelbarrow, so it's good that we don't have to fill the holes back in because we have product out here with the iron cutter to put in the holes. So it's literally just get holes out of the ground, and then we'll have to turn around and fill them in as we go. So depending on this rain, this may be I don't know how much I can get done, but at least it's softening up the ground, and we'll see how many rocks and stuff we go into. So I'm going to place you guys under the awning. It may not be the best area to see at first, but I'm going to just plug away as long as I can in the rain and try to at least get this first row done, so I can feel like I got something done in case the rain gets heavier. We may have to stop. So hopefully the footage will be good. Let's get to work. Let's start pulling holes. All right, so hopefully you can hear that. We've got decent rain now falling, which I anticipated. So, does anybody want to guess the first mistake I made in this process? I'll just tell you to make it simpler. When you buy these plugs, they're not as deep as the Pro Plugger, meaning they're very shallow plugs. They're not deep plugs. So, as you can probably put together by now, I wasted all, for the longest row we're going to do in this entire project, 35, I did deep plugs like this long. I didn't put the little metal ring on the Pro Plugger, which makes it the exact depth of your Ironcutter Bermuda from NC Grass plug. So I had to go back. Thankfully, I didn't ditch all of my dirt plugs out immediately, but I hurried up, broke them in half, and threw them in the hole. And now, even though it's coming down, I'm scared that the rain is possibly going to cave in all 35 holes. So now I'm going to go back out here in the rain real fast and try to quickly get in at least these 33 that I have left. And then once the rain stops, we'll kind of reassess from there. I don't want to take the mic out in the rain, so we're going to end it right here. I'll be right back. Finally, it's letting up. Oh my goodness. Annoying to me. So annoying. All right, so now the question will be, now that I can finally get out here after watching it rain for what feels like 30 minutes, I did not wait as long. Obviously, when we did our iron cutter over here, that's super bright green right now, I let that that kills all set for like a week and a half. It was crispy dead because I ordered the plugs later. This time I'm putting these in before the crabgrass has really died completely. So this is only going to get browner. I don't know if that's good or bad. I do not think it's going to hurt this iron cutter at all because we're putting in fresh plugs and good dirt without kills all in it. I don't think it's going to affect it at all. We will see. It'll be our little test, but you can kind of see what we're starting. This is why I say we may have problems. I couldn't get that plug out of the ground because of all the water, so we may be done for the day. I don't know. It's a little squishy down here, but you can see our off-center pattern here where we're just putting them in diamond. Basically, we're going to do the diamond effect. So as soon as I got down here and was pulling these plugs, the bottom dropped and it's finally cleared out. And as you see, now we got water all in my holes. So hey, some Jesus juice at the bottom of these holes. I almost made it here and chickened out. So we got one more I had to put right here in this rock area, but you see where we're stopping. So basically this is what we're trying to fill in right here. So again, now that it's not raining and there's nothing on the radar behind it, I can pull you guys over here near the truck and just kind of time lapse the rest of it and see how much I can get done. I'm gonna finish these, drop these plugs in, and stay at it and see how far we can get. Well, I have no idea what this video is going to turn out to be like, but I am a filthy, disgusting, wet mess. I mean, this is up there with peat moss in like 100% humidity. I have not, ever since it rained, I am just disgusting, soaking wet. This is up there on a job, man. But I was like, one more row, and I just couldn't quit. And I think a lot of people can relate that you just want to get it done. So before I eagerly get in the truck and leave, we've completed all 456 plugs. We got a little tight right here in the beginning. I don't know how well this is going to show up on the camera, but we had to start spacing out, obviously. So got way too close in the beginning, which I think is a natural thing to do. You want it to grow in close, and then started spacing out, and almost got it all completed. I don't know how much footage you guys saw. It's very difficult when you're trying to get this done, beat the rain. The rain set us back about 30 minutes for sure, and made it to about right here. Almost. We probably needed one more tray. I mean, one more tray of 38, and I could have definitely spot those in, but I can literally pour those from over across the way, so no big deal. I'm eager to help out the preschool and help out the church. That's why, and I want to get these in the ground. I wanted to do this sooner, but man, I'm telling you, I thought about this sooner, and it's so nasty in North Carolina, man. It literally would take a evening job, multiple time evening job, and just don't have the time. July is so busy, vacation. It's hard to get these things in. So we're late yet again, but hey, yeah, this time I filmed it, and gonna take a picture. This is day 0, right? Day 0 that all of these are in the ground. So the other scary part is this is exactly where kids come out and jump and kick and spit and do all their things, right? So it's going to be hard to keep people off of it. It's Bermuda. It's a little more tolerant. It's not like we seed it or anything. And hopefully people won't drive over it or anything crazy. But there we go. We're in the ground, guys. And I am disgusted and ready to go home. So early morning to get to work in the morning. So whew, thank you, Jesus, is all I got to say. Hope you've enjoyed this. Not sure what kind of video it is, but we have gotten the plugs in the ground. More iron cutter. Let's see what happens if we put them in too soon after killing off the existing weeds. I hope that's not the case, so stick around, hit that thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed to enjoy more content, and we'll catch you on the next one.